Another way to teach critical thinking skills and some higher level thinking skills with elementary artists is through these various quick art games that I've developed that I want to share with you, and you can get access to these games in one of my PowerPoint presentations that I've included in the tab of this website. I've developed a bunch of really quick games that kids can play in teams. I have 6 different games, and they basically will put do the games on a tray and then pass it to the next team once they're done. You could also do this in stations or in centers or something like that, but they're really quick games that get kids' brains moving in a more philosophical and critical thinking manner. So the first thing I did was I have map art game. So I got a map and small images of different types of artwork from around the world, and the students need to match which country or which continent the artwork comes from. Now, I apologize, these are not in the most beautiful condition because they've been used quite a bit, but you can see that students can be looking at different images and making some assumptions about what they see in the images and maybe where it might be coming from. My second game is an artist match game. So I have 6 different artists, 2 paintings from each artist, and you mix it up and you have to see if the students can match the paintings with the same artist. So we've got a couple Van Goghs here. They would match these Kandinsky pieces together, and then you want to ask them, well, why do you think that they go together? And they might say, well, the colors are the same, the lines are the same, things like that. So constantly trying to match the 2 pieces that are from the same artist. And then if they can defend why they think that they go together, then they probably have understood the concept. My next game is an elements match game. So there are various elements of art: line, shape, space, color, texture, movement, value, things like that. And I have various famous pieces of artwork and then some little pieces of paper that have the elements, and you want to find the one that matches what painting has that element in it and is used successfully. So for instance, this one has a lot of pattern on it, so I'm going to put the pattern element on there. And this one has a lot of movement and value, so we put movement and value on there. So having them identify where the elements belong in terms of different forms of artwork is this quick game. This game has an envelope that has all different emotions in it, and you basically match the emotion with the artwork that I've provided. So I have several different pieces of artwork that you would pull out and lay out on the table, and they would decide, does the sad go with this one? Does the crazy go with that one? And then they would talk about why they believe they have those emotions. Students also need to be able to understand historically where pieces of art lie on a timeline. So I have 6 different pieces of artwork here, and you mix up the pictures, and then the students have to decide and put these, which one is the oldest, which one is the newest, and put it in order from oldest to youngest. And then you would ask them why they came up with that decision. Might it be that the colors are really dull and cracked, or the colors are really bright and sharp, and the shapes are sharp? You know, they can kind of talk about why they think things are more modern and why they think things are more old. This next game is the materials match game. I have pictures of artwork that is made out of different materials. I have metal, glass, fabric, textile, drawing, painting, and they basically select which one they believe it matches. So which sculpture is made out of wood? This one is made out of wood, so they would match the material with the appropriate piece of art. students definitely sometimes struggle knowing what is a painting and what is not. So those are my 6 quick art games that I've developed that really young students like to play, and it helps get their brains kind of warmed up and going and nice and juicy for other opportunities to think critically. And that's about it. Thanks.